Oh!
Oh my gosh!
What's going on, guys? I got 8 hours to get great at driving. And I don't mean driving in the car, I mean driving on the range. And in order for me to show proficiency at driving, I got to hit that red boat. And to do that, we got my friend Jimena here. She's been playing for 5 years or so. So she's going to be my coach. And whatever she says goes. So
Ready?
take it away, yeah.
Awesome. So like you said, we're gonna actually be doing a driving range today. And from what Fernando told me, he has diddly squat about what to do for golf.
I've been here twice. I've driven, I don't know what that is, for maybe like 3 hours in my life. So
That's great.
don't know what
That's
to
some experience, right?
Yeah.
That's important. So let's get started then. I know that we have your golf sets over here. So today we're actually gonna start with your pitching wedge. That's going to be your smallest golf club. The main goal for Fernando today is that we're going to be trying to focus on consistency. I know that he has a pretty good shot because we actually went to Top Golf originally, and he shows really good ability at being able to shoot far. But the problem is that with golf, you have to show consistency. So today we're actually going to be working on form and trying to create some sense of where he's going to be going. And so although the pitching wedge won't exactly reach the boat, I want to be able to see that he is going to be aiming for the boat. Show me what you think the form should be. Okay, now let me tell you everything that's wrong. So let me grab a golf club and I'll show you. It's my own 9. You're gonna point and you're gonna do cowabunga. Point, cowabunga. You go under, and then you grab the 3 fingers up here and your thumb is on the top. So then you're able to point and lay downwards. So with the iron, we're gonna be plopping the ball up. So when we hit it, you're gonna see it go up and not straight.
Okay.
Right? So that's kind of what we're gonna be aiming towards. I want you to hit one shot first, and I'm gonna see how we can improve on that. Go for it. See, that's actually pretty good because you got the ball up, and that was my main concern.
Okay.
So you want this to be straight,
Okay.
and I'm pointing the club at the boat.
Ah, I see.
You see that?
Yeah.
Bend your knees. Bend your knees. You see how your shoulders immediately dropped down and they're up here. So how are your shoulders pointing? They're pointing towards the boat, right? So this is your main stance. So then when you hit, you should have a better directionality of where the ball is going to go now that you have a straighter line. Go for it.
No. That was worse.
Now the reason why you went that way is because your club went that way. Now we're going to focus on part 2 of it. You got your stance down.
Okay.
What you need to worry about is plopping upward. So when you hit where you bounce up. Do you see that? Can you give me a swing really quick? So I want you to focus on staying downward when you hit. The biggest thing about swinging is to follow through, but without popping up your feet until the very end. Sounds a lot complicated, I know, I swear, but it's all part of the process, right?
Oh, that was straight.
So it didn't pop up like I wanted to, but it went straight as like I had directionality for it. You had a great ability of being able to scoop the ball. We want to just keep that consistent, right? Okay, let's go back on your golf. Shoulders are down. This looks great. This looks great. Keep this one a little forward. Perfect. What? What did I just say? What did I just say, Fernando?
That's cool.
Did that feel better?
Yeah, it did.
And it's because you followed through. The next part of what we're going to be focusing on is directionality. You actually did a great job. I think you saw your ball actually veered left.
Yeah.
So do you know why it ended up veering left?
No.
So you hit it so hard that the force of it ended up turning. We're actually going to try to aim you a little bit this way. This is my note to my coaches. Shout out to Fong and Heisman. I know this is not what you want me to do, but I keep doing it and it still works. They recommend that they just focus on following through straight. What I do is just kind of veer a little right? So your ball is going that way. So what do we have to do? Aim a little bit this way. So your ball, if you hit it hard enough the way that we did last time, should be aiming in the direction of the boat. Go for it. I think you hit it a little heavy. I don't know if you heard it. Yeah.
I felt it.
So that means that you weren't able to scoop it, and then you ended up stopping yourself on this side. Because I think you were very focused on the fact that you hit the ground, so your body jerked. So it's basically that feeling where if you're hitting like a rock, your body stops.
Yeah,
right?
it felt weird.
So it felt awkward. What I do in order to try not to focus so much on divoting it is scrape the grass. I know it's not real, just scrape it. Do you see that feeling? So that feeling is what you're gonna be looking for when you hit a ball, right? So when you hit a shot, you want that scooping feeling. Did you hear that? That one. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
But that's the one that you're gonna wanna hear when you hit it, okay? Go for it. That was way better. So now, see how you're veering right?
Yeah.
So you're actually following through now. So now that you're following through, we can actually start making you
Fix
straight.
back?
Yeah, we can start making you straight. So let's make you straight again. That sounds weird.
Guys, I wasn't straight for a second. Oh,
Can you tell me what you think you did wrong?
I hit the top. Too high.
You actually divoted it.
Oh.
So you went under it. So what happens is when you scoop it so much, the ball basically pops upward.
Oh, it went again.
You went left.
Oh.
So you topped it. Did you see how it skidded?
Yeah.
Wow, that was really cool. Just remember, the ball, you have to keep looking at it in order for it to go through. Okay?
Oh. That was
Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So now that we've gotten the other distinctions down, we've got the aiming, we've got the looking at the ball, and we've got the, what was the last one?
Hitting the ground.
Hitting the heavy, okay. Feeling the grass, you're right. So I want you to look at how I'm, like my form of following through. You should try to hit that thing really quick.
Oh.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Not that way, that one. Let's see if I can hit it. Damn.
That's close.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you a big compliment. You actually feel like you know the form, right? Which is basically you go from right to left, right? So what's happening right now from what I'm seeing is you're breaking your elbow.
Oh.
Do you see my arm?
That's this one?
Yeah. This arm, yeah. Do you see how straight it looks?
Yeah.
I know that it feels a little awkward because your body isn't even supposed to move in that way. But basically, when you're in momentum, you can barely feel it, right? So I want you to try to look at the ball and keep your arm as straight as possible and follow through. What
I think
happened?
it was too close.
I think you're getting a little nervous.
I think there's just like a lot of things.
There's a lot of information. So how about this? I'm gonna give you 5, and you're just gonna hit it as freely and as fun as you want. Because right now there is a lot of information, and usually people take like sessions in order to do all these aspects, right? So we're actually moving Fernando from a pitching wedge to
Oh my god.
an 8 wedge. The 8 wedge means you're going to be hitting way farther. I don't know if you guys saw in the videos, but Fernando did an incredible job of hitting far just with the pitching wedge. So let's see how far he can hit now. So let's see you hit with an 8 wedge.
Oh.
That's actually really good. So right now, in the next phase, basically, because we're moving onward, you're basically promoting, is we're going to do a half swing because you're learning how to proportion your swing, right? Because all the way over here, anybody can go, let me just whack the ball as far as I can. When you really know how to manage a swing is when you're able to control how far your ball goes. Now, I want you to grab your club. You're going to think this is weird, but I want you to feel like, I want you to break your wrists and just be like this. Do you feel how weird that is?
Yeah.
So what I did there was I gave you the familiarity of how loose the club can be when you're shooting.
Oh, okay.
You get what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then you're going to be able to read afterwards when you realize that you became flimsy with your club. Go for it. You topped it. All right, try one more. Let's do it. I believe in you, Fernando.
I lifted my leg.
You lifted your leg. I saw that.
Yeah.
That's why I went left.
Okay.
Okay? But everything else was good. Did you feel it? Did
Yeah.
you hear it? So when you hear that nice little click sound, it's basically telling you that the ball hit in the middle.
Mm.
But everything else was really good. So try one more with the ball. And basically, don't think about it and just feel it. That was pretty good.
I keep going to the left.
Did you hear it though?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
heard it. You got excited and you wanted to look where the ball went.
Mm.
So what my coaches used to tell me is just trust that the ball is going straight.
Oh, okay.
So don't look at it until it's done,
Yeah.
right? Hit one more, and I want you to feel everything, but pretend that you didn't even hit a ball,
Mm.
right?
So don't look at it.
Don't look but look at the
I'm not
ball,
gonna- I'm
but
not
don't
gonna
look at it.
Yeah.
Fernando, that was incredible. Do you see how straight that went? I'm really happy for you. That was great. As a person who's teaching, I'm like, it's working. So now I want you to do a full swing.
Up.
Yeah, full swing. But
Don't look
like,
at it.
Full swing, but with everything I told you.
All right.
Just remember,
Don't look at the ball.
don't look at the ball, but look at the ball.
Oh.
So it went left again this time because when you hit it,
Mm.
do you see how your club went that way?
Yeah.
So then your ball's gonna go that way. So try it one more time.
I lifted again. I hit a boat.
The boat. All right, guys, we're done. Time to go home.
I hit the grass.
So that was great, but you hit the ground. That was really good. You could try one more.
I turned.
That was pretty good. So the last thing was that you popped up. But that was really good. You're doing way better because you're not going that way.
Yeah.
You notice?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to be graduating to a harder club. Let's see.
Oh, 5.
We're going to be going from an 8 to a 5. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't mention this to you because I don't want you to get intimidated.
Mm. You're
But
starting to straighten out.
yes, good. Good job, Fernando. You deserve a sticker. It is straightening out. That's the thing about these clubs is that they're basically turning into woods,
Okay.
right? So if you could see the difference here, I can show it right now.
Ah.
The 6 and the 9, you can see by the line, is that it's basically straightening out. And the reason why is because we're trying to see if we can hit the ball as far as we can, right? You might have a challenge with this one because we're gonna start moving on to trying to see if we can get you into a wood format slowly.
Right.
I want you to take 3 of these golf balls and I want you to hit them as freely as you want because I need you to feel how this club works for you.
Okay.
Got it? That's pretty incredible.
Oh, I hit the ground on that one. That felt pretty good. I
That
think.
was incredible. That's amazing. Okay, so you can deserve like a sticker or something. I should have brought stickers.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like that would have been great, right? You know, like you have a bunch of stickers. So, do you see how that ball went super far compared to all of your other ones?
Like we're more straight. Right?
Went more straight, so that's really good. You literally gotten the form down. So round of applause, Fernando. Woo woo! Literally, like the next few hours after we get onto the woods is basically perfecting that same circle, right?
Yeah.
With these, now that they're getting straighter, what my coaches used to tell me is that sometimes it feels more comfortable to not have it in the middle. And then, you see how I'm moving my club a little bit?
Yeah.
Up here. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Bend it slightly. Do you see that? So you know how when you're shooting, you're like this?
Yeah.
If you bend it a little bit slightly, yeah, if you bend it a little slightly, basically you're straightening out your club just a little bit.
Oh, I see it.
So let's do 3 more balls. You see how straight it went? It's really good. That's incredible. I'm really happy because it means that I'm doing good as a coach. Okay, so it felt good. The only thing is that You hit it so hard it went to the left. So again, I really don't want you to focus so much on that because everything else you're doing is really good. You saw how the ball went straight. That means that your positioning is straight, right? So what would happen in a regular golf course would be that you just slightly move your angle, right? Because you're not doing anything bad. It's just that you're hitting the ball so hard that basically like the force is like, all right, we're going to the left now, you know? So it's very interesting. That's like a really impressive shot. So do it again. That was wonderful. The only thing was that I think you started aiming that way. Yeah, you probably just moved a little bit. But do you know that do you realize that you're aiming in the same direction?
Yeah.
You're learning because we're actually in that area right there. So when you hit the boat, it's going to be when you hit the hybrid or a wood.
Okay.
Right? And so we're going to move on to that actually because you've showed me that you already did it. You already did your irons.
Nice.
So we're moving from a 5 to your hybrid. Yeah, it's the 4. Here's the difference between the hybrids and an iron. This one's way straighter. You see that? So, congratulations, you're now onto a hybrid.
Thank you.
You should be very proud of yourself. I want you to try to swing it. Don't hit a ball. Just try to swing it like as if you would swing an iron. Okay, that's a perfect example. That felt really weird, right?
Yeah.
Do you know why it feels so weird?
No.
No, great. So the reason why, this club is so much longer. Imagine everything I showed you, but you're elongating your body and becoming wider. Just don't pop up.
Nice.
Do 2 practice swings now before you hit the ball.
Ugh.
That was way better. Just make sure to stay grounded, remember?
Right. Oh. Oh.
That was good.
Okay.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You know, if it was aimed at the boat, it would have hit the boat. To give yourself again more credibility and like understand that you're learning, you literally started and it started popping up. Look at where the ball landed, right? So in the span of like 20 minutes, you just learned that. That's pretty good. I'm gonna give you 5 golf balls, and you're just gonna hit them, okay?
Okay.
Remember to just look at the ball. That was better.
I still...
Yeah, you still feel a little loose. We did just take a break, so.
Okay.
So here, what I'm gonna do, just so we can get back into the flow of things, I'm gonna give you 3.
I don't know where that one went. Oh. Cool.
Okay, you're good. Yes, Fernando.
does that
Let's
hit?
go.
I went over.
Oh, went over the boat. Okay. So now that you feel like you let your energy go, you're no longer feeling stiff. Do you feel how you got into the groove of it again? Okay. So now it's about making sure you try to get that consistency of aiming towards that boat, right? You saw that you have the length for it. You're able to aim far enough that you're able to hit the boat. Now let's hit the boat because we're in that area. How do we get there? So now we're gonna start aiming, right? So now that, wow, that's incredible. So now that you see where that ball is going, how would you move your club? So how would you move your, yeah. So let's do that. I think I noticed something different. So this is the first time I'm bringing this up. You just did this right now. You choked your club. So while in the middle of your swing, you choked your club, which I was like, well, why did you do that? So what you did is you had your position like this, right? But then in the middle of your swing, you went, I don't know if you saw that. Let's remind ourselves that, like, you don't have to move anything. Let's hit the next shot with your checklist.
Okay.
So take 2 practice swings and then give your, like, in each swing, give yourself a checklist time. So that was pretty good. You got the ball up in the air. Only thing is that I think you didn't follow through, so your club ended over here. So I just went to the right a little bit. This is the part where I'm gonna have to start telling you this is all about the repetition.
Okay.
So the next few shots we're gonna have to start doing is so that you can get in the momentum of swinging of a hybrid.
Okay.
Because if you do not swing a hybrid properly, then you're not gonna be able to swing the wood properly,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh
my gosh! Oh, you did over the boat. Okay.
So these were our final 4 balls. A couple of things on this challenge. One, first and foremost, I had a lot of fun. Second, I don't know if we did all that much progress, but according to Jimena, which again, shout out to her, she says that we moved pretty quickly for a beginner, which is good. As you can see, some of the shots I got pretty close to the red boat. That was the goal. And this is the final shot, hoping that we finally hit the red boat. But we were here for 5 hours. It was supposed to be 8, you know, great and 8, but we had other stuff to attend. There was other things that we had to go do. Unfortunately, we got here a little later than expected. We missed the boat, but great challenge. Well, we didn't hit the balls. We didn't hit the boat. We hit balls. Jimena, how did we do?
We hit balls.
We hit balls. We hit a lot of balls. Over 300 balls.
Yeah, that's true. Over 300 balls. I did want to say, as last note, Fernando did an incredible job of being able to basically hit it in the driveway. The goal was to hit the red boat, but to be completely honest, as we saw today, he had the aim, but it's a really hard thing to do. And to be able to do that in the span of, I don't know, 4 to 5 hours at this point, it's pretty incredible. So good job. Round of applause for Fernando.
So we failed our first
challenge.
Grade in 8, but we're not done. We're gonna go do other stuff. Thank you again, Jimena.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to see what else you do.
Thank you.